burn slow and quiet at first. Little sparks of compromise that turn to something worse. I called it just a season, I called it just a fate. But every choice I justified was laying down the blaze. By the time the walls were falling, there was no one left to blame. Just smoke where pride once stood, and embers of my name. Rock bottom doesn't shout at you, it whispers what is true. It strips away the borrowed strength until what's left is you, kneeling in the ashes of the man I used to be. Not broken by the fire, but broken by what it showed in me. The bridges I let crumble, the truth I chose to dodge. Now I'm face to face with consequence, with nowhere left to lodge, kneeling in the ashes. The silence after ego is louder than the flame. When you see the cost of shortcuts carved beside your name. Relationships like rubble, trust reduced to dust. You don't lose it all at once, you lose it when you must admit the pattern, must admit the lie, must admit the strength you wore was only built on pride. A man becomes accountable the moment he stands still and stops defending wreckage with an iron stubborn will. Kneeling in the ashes, where control has lost its throne, where the weight of every shortcut sits heavier than stone. Not asking for erasure, not begging to rewind, just owning every fracture that my hands helped design. Kneeling in the ashes. I thought humility was weakness, something small and thin. But humility is strength enough to say the fault was mine. Mercy doesn't rush you, it waits until you see that what the fire exposed in you is what you need to be. The ash upon my shoulders is not my end or grave. It's proof that what was false in me could not survive the flame. Kneeling in the ashes, but no longer running blind. The fire burned away the lies that once controlled my mind. Not rising up in glory, not shouting victory, just standing up a little cleaner than the man I used to be. Kneeling in the ashes, where surrender made me strong. Not because the night was short, but because it felt so long. And somewhere in the smoke, where my old defenses crashed, I found a quieter courage, still kneeling in the ash. The fire didn't finish me, it only cleared the ground. And what survives in honesty is where new strength is found.